will be up there.
I mean, it's very good single material, really. But I mean, in this day and age, do people really release singles anymore? I mean, a lot of people now, I think, are releasing sort of songs, drip feeding them as they were across the internet, aren't they? And then eventually sort of hear 4, 5, 6 songs, and then they, along with maybe another 5 or 6 songs, get released as an album. Is that kind of an idea you might go down, or?
I think so. Yeah. So I've already got 4 or 5 if you include the Christmas one, but that won't be on the album.
Standalone.
Yeah, absolutely. I've already got 4 singles out at the moment, and so when it comes to putting the album together, they'll probably be on there, and I'll release a bunch of singles running up to the album. But I mean, in this day and age, I don't think there's any rules with how you release stuff anymore.
No, unless you're releasing physical product and you want chart success. I mean, it depends whether, I don't know.
Yeah,
if
there's
things
to follow and there's ways to do it, but you can get really creative with it. So,
are you gonna push these for airplay then, Chris?
Yeah,
you're already doing every time. Yeah.
I've got a good relationship with Planet Rock and a couple of other stations. I mean, not mentioning other stations, we're on Radio Wimborne now. So yeah, you guys can push. I'll get you guys a copy of it. Yeah, sure.
Absolutely. Yeah, cool. So when it comes to, I know you're renowned for all the gigs that you do, and you're doing covers. That is one of the people. A lot of people know you as well.
That's what I do the most.
That's what we do most, because in a sense it's one of the biggest paying gigs, I guess. It's easy money, isn't it? You can just keep 4 or 5 days a week. You can just do local gigs.
Yeah, I mean, you can get stuck in that, and it's quite easy to get stuck in that because obviously everyone needs money and everyone's trying to make a living and things like that. But you know. But
you have a habit of throwing in some of your own songs.
Yeah, I tend to still play a lot of my own stuff. In amongst the covers that I do, just to kind of balance it out.
So if you were doing just say going on a small tour at small clubs as a Chris Payn solo tour, would you just entirely stick to the album, or would you throw in some
predominantly my own stuff?
Predominantly, yeah. You might throw
it's taking it a bit more seriously. I mean, if you're just doing a gig down the pub, that's what people are there for, to listen to songs that are familiar.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, thankfully, actually, it's got to the stage where people do request my own songs now at gigs, which is a great feeling. But you know, back in the day, it's you get drawn into that purpose of why do you do music? You know, what's the main thing? It's to make people happy and give people the best night of their life. You know, or wow people, or leave people feeling something different than they did when they first walked into that room. And that's always kind of been my goal in any case, so I'm quite susceptible to just hacking out a cover. No, if that one didn't work, I'll play this one, I'll try this one, you know. I'm quite eager to please people in that respect, but recently, having concentrated more on my original stuff, it takes your art form into another dimension and taking it a bit more seriously as well, and therefore taking yourself a bit more seriously with it. So that's where I'm at now. Yeah. And
you've also had a fantastic knack of blending songs into each other. So you basically, one song can just lead into another one, and almost seamlessly. And you've always had a really fantastic knack of doing that.
Yeah, it came from a college project that I did actually. It was some kind of assignment, some kind of performance assignment where you had to perform a song, and I couldn't decide what song I wanted to do. So I found a way musically to intertwine them all together, and then I started doing that at the gigs, and it seems to work.
It goes down really, really well, yeah. So in terms of, getting a high profile for yourself, it pays to play large festivals and gigs, and I know that you've done quite a few of the local ones, haven't you? So you've got, is it the Paul Harbour Festival?
Yeah.
Which I think, was it 2024, I think you last played there?
I think I did it last year as well.
You did it last year as well?
Yeah, because I was in hospital. Yeah. Yes.
Oh, was that the one where people weren't sure you were going to be able to play there, and you said by hook or by crook you're going to get on stage?
Yeah.
Yeah, that rings a bell now. Yeah. I
think that was last year.
That was last year. Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow. And then.
Last year? Yeah. I had about a pleurisy, so that's something that I've had for a while now. It's like the lining of there's some infection of the lining of the lung, and I had a flare up just randomly a couple of days before the gig, but I was absolutely determined to make it, and I did.
Yeah, and you've also done Teddy Rocks as well. I mean, I know you were there certainly May 2024. You were down at Teddy Rocks.
Yes, yeah. Teddy Rocks has been another favourite, and I've done it for a few years running now. I remember doing the first one when it was in a car park in the Greyhound.
Do you know what? I think I went to that as well.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I think it's just to see it grow in the way that it has is absolutely phenomenal, and it's a great thing to be asked back year after year. So this year we'll be back. I'll be back with the parade, and yeah, we'll be playing a set of my own songs on the Merry Woodland stage, Saturday the 2nd of May, 7:45. I think I'm on.
Well remembered, yeah.
Yeah,
I think it is. That's great.
That's a one-off for me. Normally, I don't even know what day it is.
So, who's going to be with you in the band?
So, I've got an incredible band, and I've got a kind of rotation of.
Because I mean, Galen, Chris, and Lo were recent members of the band, weren't they?
EO, yeah. So EO, Chris, and Galen were in Hightown Parade, and that was a few years. It's been a few years now since I've played with them. And that was one of the many lineups, and they're all three of them are insanely talented. I think Galen is too talented to be in my band. He's just one of the most insane guitarists you'll ever see, and he's formed. I can't remember the name of the band. It will come to me in a minute, but he's formed another band. But currently in my lineup, I've got a rotation of musicians that I can use. And it works out better that way. So if they're using my name, it doesn't matter so much who's in the lineup. So Teddy Rocks, I think we've got Kieran on drums, Duncan Petrus on bass, who's been my long-standing bassist for quite a while now, and Sam Churches will be on guitar.
I know Sam Churches, yeah.
Yeah, he's fantastic. He's kind of been my right-hand man, really, since
I've seen photographs of you, and I was always thinking, because I've known Sam a long time, and I'm thinking, I didn't realize Sam knew you. I mean, it would have been obvious he probably would have known you, but I mean, the fact that you two are together quite often in pictures and stuff, I'm thinking, there's something going on, and then I was reading about it, thinking that you do collaborated on stuff. And that,
absolutely, yeah. We've got another band called Crash Bang Wallop, which is like an Alan Partridge.
I was going to bring that up, yeah.
Alan Partridge themed fun band.
Did a Halloween party, I think.
We're playing in Wimborne. Yeah, we're playing at the Cricketers on the something of April, and it's the halfway to Halloween, because we always it's been like a tradition to do a gig at the Cricketers Arms on Halloween.
Yeah, so I would imagine that.
So we're just going to have a Halloween party in April.
Yeah. I'm sure they'll come along.
Absolutely. Dress code is encouraged, definitely. But yeah, Sam's been there for a long time now. And I'm really thankful that so many members of this band are loyal, to me, learning the material. It's difficult to get people to do that, and especially with a lot of these gigs that we do, festivals and things, we're not really getting paid a great deal either.
No.
So, yeah, I really love the band that I've got, and they're phenomenal, and they execute my songs in the best way possible. So, yeah, we're going to have that lineup. Another drummer that I work with is Paul, Zach, Reese, Nicola Reese Miller. Reese, he's got a lot of names. Paul, he's another drummer. He was with me at the Lighthouse Theatre that I recently played.
Yes, and I missed that gig, unfortunately. I would love to have gone to that. Yeah.
Oh, it was a great night. Yeah, really good.
Fantastic. So that's good. But you're saying about the festivals that they don't really pay a lot. I mean, sometimes it's almost like it's not a sounding board, but almost like they're giving you that visual representation in a large crowd. So it's almost like we'll let you play, but we won't pay you anything. But you got that platform to perform.
Yeah, it's the exposure thing, isn't it?
Exactly. Yeah.
I mean, I don't like things like Teddy Rocks. It's a charity festival.
It's a charity thing, yeah. That's right.
And I mean, the thing is, festivals, they're putting on so many bands, and so to make them work, you're doing it for the fun of it, and that's the whole reason, really. I mean, I don't really like to think in terms of monetising or anything like that. I've always put the fun first, and the reason, the human connection that music brings. That's always been the forefront.
Yeah.
Of my mind, anyway. That's my point.
Well, that's a good statement to end on, really, to be honest with you. We're going to go with one more song from you today. So if you want to tell us what it is, and
all right, so I think I'm going to do this one. It's called The Wait.
There goes another day, living in separate ways, trying to keep you off my mind. How could I forget you? How could I pretend to fill up this empty space with all that's left of me? Can you feel my fire? Can you hear my thunder? Is it tearing away inside? Now it's getting warmer, 'cause I can't ignore you. You know I couldn't even if I tried. And it takes time to move on, and the wait rights all the wrongs, and the place I belong is with you. I knew it all along. I'm yet to discover you got another lover, where my heart is on the line. Just an empty silence across the great dividers. I'm willing to take what's mine. Can you feel my fire? Can you hear my thunder? Is it tearing away inside? When it's getting warmer, 'cause I can't ignore you. You know I couldn't even if I tried. Further down the line, and it takes time to move on, and the wait rights all the wrongs, and the place I belong is with you. I knew it all along. Nobody tried to hurt you. Nobody tried to harm you. Nobody said they'd leave you on your own. Yeah, and it takes time to move on, and the wait rights all the wrongs, when the place I belong is with you. Knew it all along. There goes another day, living in separate ways, trying to drink you off my mind.
There we go, that's The Wait. Thank you.
Chris Payn, it's been an absolute pleasure. Thank you very
Thanks
much
for having
indeed
me.
for coming
Thank
in.
you so much.